Welcome back, my sweet friends. How was your weekend? It was a busy weekend here. We did some tag sales and a flea market, and then we got to celebrate Father's Day for Paul, and I wish all those daddies out there a very blessed, belated Father's Day. I hope you all had a wonderful time. And if you are new here, this is the channel Frugal Money Saver. My name is Emmy. My husband is Paul. He's behind the camera. Dixie is right here sleeping. She's our little Cotralian. She's half Cocker Spaniel and half Australian Shepherd, and I'm sure you'll get to see a cameo of her somewhere in the video. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing 15 things that you can literally cut in half to save yourself some money. I know so many people will say, cut it all, do it all. You've got to get down and dirty with the money saving. We are frugal. We watch where our money goes because we like to spend our money where we want to spend it. A lot of times frugality is presented as an all or nothing, and that is so far from the truth. Because I'm going to show you today 15 items that no, you don't have to give up totally. I mean, it's great if you want to and you do, but if you don't, even cutting these things in half will save you money. Just remember, all these little savings we encourage you to do, they add up big over a period of time. So always keep that in mind. I'm also going to share a huge frugal win for us, and I'm also going to share a huge frugal fail that Emmy did. Big time frugal fail. It's costing us quite a bit of money. So these things happen. You know I keep it real because our journey is just to encourage you and to say you're awesome, keep going despite the frugal fails that we may have in our lives. Oh, and just as a side note, sorry about the hair. The humidity is like 100%. So I got out of the shower, I just twisted the front and put it up. So yeah, you may have to look at this for the next couple of weeks until the humidity goes away, but I am not complaining because we are officially in summer, and you know Emmy is a warm weather kind of girl. So let's get to my frugal fail. And you notice I have a smile on my face. Okay, this is what happened. And you know we keep it honest and we keep it real. At the end of the summer last year, I had a pair of shorts and they had a hole in the pocket. So as I washed them and folded them to put away for the season, I said to myself, well, no big deal. When the summer comes, I'll pull them out and I'll sew them. My mom always used to tell me, Emmy, don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. This is something I should have addressed. There was a hole in my shorts pocket. Why would I have put it away with the hole for the season? You knew I was going to forget about it, right? I knew I was going to forget about it. Put it away. Lazy. I don't know. Call it what you want. We had a really bad rainstorm the other night, so we were going to stake the tomato plants outside. I grabbed my phone. Yep, you know what's coming, right? We go out, you know our concrete patio, walk out there. Guess the way I moved, the phone came right out of my pocket and smashed onto the concrete outside. I totally shattered my screen. Totally shattered it. Do I need a new phone? No, I don't need a new phone. This phone is paid off. So I think, how much can a new screen cost, right? Okay, I made a mistake. We have an appointment this week to get the screen fixed. It's going to be about $170 just for the new screen. I am so upset with myself at my laziness for not sewing that pocket. Yes, this was a total accident. But yes, it could have been avoided. So that honestly was a frugal fail for me. But that was my frugal fail. We're going to share with you our frugal win now because we like to keep things upbeat. Got to keep it real, but we want to keep it upbeat. Okay, here it is. We brought you upstairs to show you our frugal win. We have been looking for a beach cart for Carolina so that when we go to the beach, we can put everything in a cart. Our chairs, the umbrella, the cooler. You know us. We've been carrying umbrellas and coolers and chairs, but God blessed us. Are you ready for this? We went tag sailing this weekend and we found this. Look at this cart. $10. It was brand new. And this flips down, so like you can put the cooler on there. It came with the bungee cords, brand new. It's got the beach wheels that we needed. Oh my gosh, $10. What a blessing. So now I want to switch gears and I'm going to give you 15 things that you literally can cut in half to save yourself some money. So let's get right to that. These things, some of them are super little, some of them are bigger. Maybe you can just get one or two out of this list that you can implement, or maybe you can implement all 15. Whatever it is, you will save money, I guarantee. Number one, do you ever look on the box of toothpaste? It shows a row of toothpaste on the toothbrush that's roughly like this long. Do you need to use that much toothpaste? Absolutely not. If you go half of the length of your toothbrush is, that will be more than enough toothpaste. Try it. I think by habit, just for years, we start at one end of our toothbrush and we go all the way down. You do not need that much toothpaste. It will double the amount if you just go halfway on your toothbrush. Give it a try. If it doesn't work for you and you don't think your mouth has got enough toothpaste, you can go a little more. But literally a half of what the manufacturer tells you to use is more than ample. Number two, shampoo and conditioner. Put the size of a dime, it tells you. Oh my goodness, no. Put the size of a pea. I'm not kidding. Wet your hair, put the size of a pea. Rub your hand together and wash your hair, condition your hair. Just a little tiny bit will give you so much lather, and you do not need to lather, rinse, and repeat. Washing your hair once is more than enough. You will double the amount of shampoo and conditioner in that bottle by doing that. Number three, makeup and perfume. I don't wear perfume, but I know a lot of ladies do. Think about how often you have to wear that perfume. Do you have to wear it every time you leave your home? Can you just maybe use it for special occasions? Makeup is another item. Do we need full faces of makeup when we leave the home? I mean, these are ways that we can totally cut back. Maybe, a little mascara, a little eyeliner, but that full face of makeup. Ladies, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're clean. You smell like soap and water. You're good to go. And the same thing with you men. Maybe just one squirt of cologne before you go out or something like that. Cut back on those kind of products. We really don't need as much as we think we do. Half the amount would probably work. Number four, this one I know a lot of you do, but it's going to be a reminder again, laundry soap. It says to fill up to that line with your liquid laundry soap. Try it first at a half. We do our clothes in a half of what the manufacturer tells us to. And in cold water. Awesome. The clothes come out perfectly clean. There is no problem. If you don't think your clothes are clean, go to 3/4 of what the manufacturer tells you. But I'm guaranteeing you a half will do it. Now, I'm not talking if you have, like you're a mom with dirty cloth diapers or something like that. That's something different. But I'm talking your everyday clothes that we wear on an average day. Also, I'm going to put in with that is your dryer sheets. I know people who cut them not only in half, but in quarters, and they work perfectly well. That's something else. By doing this, by cutting these items in half, we're going to get double the use out of them. Number five, meat. Cut the meat in half. You know, Paul and I show you that. We will take one chicken breast between the two of us. And then what you do is you supplement it with vegetables, with grains. Meat is the most expensive item that usually we buy when we food shop. So you're going to want to make that stretch. You're going to make that last. You're making a meatloaf. Add oats. Add breadcrumbs. Add plain white bread broken into pieces. You're going to want to try to cut the meat in half. Supplement again with vegetables and grains. If we can go to half meat, that would be great. Number six, soda and juices. I know a lot of people drink soda and a lot of it. If you can, you buy 2 bottles a week, try one. Supplement with water with maybe some lemon in it or some orange squeezed in it. Juices are great, but you know what's even better? Instead of drinking a giant glass of juice, eat an orange. If you can cut your sweetened drinks in half, that will save you a ton of money. Number 7, add-ins when you bake. What do I mean? When you're baking a cake or you're baking cookies and it calls for a cup of chocolate chips, do a half a cup of chocolate chips. It will be more than enough. If it calls for a cup of walnuts, do a half a cup of walnuts. It will be more than enough. Watch those add-ins, raisins, craisins. Those things are expensive and they're really just flavor enhancers. So if you can cut that in half, you're going to save yourself some money right there. Number 8. This is a funny one, but I am adamant about this. Chewing gum. I chew double mint gum. Ever see the size of a piece of gum? That thing is a wad in your mouth. Cut the gum in half. I have been doing this since I was a teenager. Are you going to save a ton of money? No, but you're going to make that pack of gum last twice as long. Take the piece of gum, I rip it in half, I'll share half with Paul, or I'll put it right back in the pack. And next time I pull it out, because now they come in the little paper flip packs. But honestly, do we need a whole wad of gum in our mouth? I mean, think about it, right? So that's another one I do. Number 9, desserts and snacks. Can we cut back half? If you're used to buying 2 bags of chips when you go to the store, try one. 2 boxes of cookies, try one. They're little extras we treat ourselves with, and there is nothing wrong with that. But can you cut the amount you're buying in half? I don't know what you're buying. If you're buying 1 bag, then kudos, you're doing great. But if you're buying 3 and 4 different chips and cookies and things like that, is there any way maybe you could scale back a little? That's really money in your pocket. So think about that one too. Number 10, eating out. I know, I say this one all the time, but it's true. If you eat out twice a week, how about cutting it to once a week? If you do every other week, how about every 3rd week? Eating out is expensive. I tell you this all the time. I know this is a pet peeve of mine, and we do eat out. We do, but it's rare. It's rare. A lot of us use the drive-through as just something quick and easy. Coming home and just boiling some pasta with some sauce is probably better for you, and it's really not that difficult, and it'll save you a ton of money. Number 11, cable. I know a lot of people still have cable. The package you have, is there any way you can cut it in half? If you have basic cable and several movie channels, is it worth it just to try basic cable for a while? I know cable is very expensive. Now that we have cut it, it's been a while now we haven't had cable. The amount of money we were spending on that cable bill every month was just whoo. So now we use our Roku, we stream. Think about it. If you can get rid of some of those cable channels, please do. I'm not telling you got to totally cut the cord, but if you can, look at it and see if you can get at least some of those channels gone. Number 12, cut your gasoline in half. How? Combine your trips. Make sure you are purchasing everything when you go food shopping so you do not have to make impulse trips out. The price of gasoline is climbing rapidly, and I mean rapidly. We need to be cautious of that. Now, maybe we can't cut it in half, but I know if we all try, we can decrease the amount of gasoline we use significantly. And to also save on gas, check your tire pressure, make sure your oil's changed regularly. But combining those trips, not running out impulsively, will save a ton of money. Number 13, can you cut in half the amount of magazine subscriptions you have, the amount of books you buy, the amount of DVDs you buy? Listen, please, that is what your library is for. That is what you pay your taxes to the library for. You can get any movie, interlibrary loan. They will get you any movie. Magazines, you can read them online for free. Books, Don't buy a book unless you love it. You know, you want to read it over and over and over, because this is something that we can really cut in half. Paul and I, like, we have certain movies we can watch over and over and over. One of them being like Moonstruck, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, Blind Side with Sandra Bullock. Those movies we do own because we can watch them once a month. We never tire of those. So what we will do in a case like that is find them at a flea market or a tag sale for $1. Number 14, your gift budget. If you are presently giving someone, let's say $50 in cash for a gift, can you go to $25 and supplement it with something personal? A baked good, a chore you can perform, something you can create. Do you knit? Do you sew? You have to remember, a gift from the heart is worth so much more than a monetary gift. I understand a lot of people give money as gifts. Can you cut that in half and supplement it with something you're good at? And number 15, the last one. How about we cut our negativity in half? Our negative attitude about being frugal. We have to look at frugality as a joy, as a choice, as a blessing. And when we do that and we cut out those negative thoughts like, oh, I really want to go out, I really want to buy a pizza, but this week, you know what? I've got an extra vet bill and I can't. So unfair. I can't, but stop. Remember how blessed you are. Remember how blessed you are. How blessed we all are. Cut the negative attitude in half. Even half. I'd love to say let's all get rid of the negativity 100%. And we try, we work on it. But realistically, try to cut that in half when it comes to frugality and spending money. That is a great way to save money, because then you're looking at it as something good and positive and not a negative. So there they are, all 15. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you can take a couple of them away with you and be like, yeah, I never thought of that. Maybe I can do that. Please try, maybe a little bit here and there, but it adds up over time, and I tell you that all the time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it encouraging. And if you are still watching, this Friday is the 25th of June, which means 6 months from Friday is Christmas. And I'm thinking I might have a little giveaway this Friday, but shh, don't tell anybody. So thank you for being here. You know we love you. You know you are awesome just the way you are. Stay safe, stay well, and until our next video, we wish you blessings. Bye-bye. We love you. Dixie, are you comfy? Do you have flipped ear? Is your ear flipped? Dix, is it time to have dinner? Yay, Dixie!